receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, on this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Looking for some space. It's Booker. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Grab behind the line. It's Booker. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Hunt over the middle. It's Poe. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Fresno State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Much of the focus on this running back who's had such a spectacular year that he has announced himself as a major contender to win the Heisman Trophy. It's tough for a running back to do that, Kirk, but how can you ignore him?
Yeah, you can't ignore him. I give really a lot of credit to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Every single week, defenses lock in on him, and yet they find unique ways to continue to get him the football, whether it's running, catching the ball in the backfield. Every single week, he seems to be a major factor in how they attack defenses.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down here for this offense. Running back has it on a screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially...
Here he goes. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Poe. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's found some room with the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the PAT is good. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Gets the first and still running. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Real loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Going to throw for it on third and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver makes the catch. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looks to his left and makes the completion.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up the reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board. That puts them back on top. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The junior trying to take his shot, but overthrows his man.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before that. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they put 6 more on the board.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him right at the 24. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Austin. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Christino, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming. And they deliver.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. For making his first attempt, this one's from 38 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Poe. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need
touchdown, Ohio State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Punting, ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team to field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one is broken up, falls incomplete. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
That's caught. It's Austin. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the...
Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fresno State. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. You know, in the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. And tackled there by the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Sampson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. caught in the backfield. It's Thompson. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He lets it rip. Caught in the open. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up the first set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. It's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! This passing game is on fire today. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Back behind the quarterback line in the pistol. Grinding away on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Poe. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.